Dry skin and dandruff are oftentimes mixed up with one another. While they may appear very similar a lot of times, they are two totally different problems. There are many dandruff causes, such as oily skin that's irritated or not shampooing your hair enough. Not that it's caused by dirty hair, but shampooing your hair helps to eliminate the flakes instead of them building up. While it's not needed to shampoo your hair every day, it can dry your hair out, causing dry skin. It's important to find that happy medium so you don't have a problem like dandruff. A lot of times, the cause of dandruff is a yeast infection reaction on your scalp. How to get rid of dandruff. Dandruff symptoms can vary from minor to more severe, depending on how bad it is. Some will have a scalp that is always flaky and notice an excessive amount of flakes falling on their shoulders. Most of the time, you'll experience an itchy scalp, which makes the flaking even worse. You can treat dandruff easily by using shampoos that are targeted for treatment of it. If going and buying the shampoos are not an option for you, or you have tried them with no success, there are some home remedies that you can try as well. Some things such as tea tree oil, aloe vera, coconut oil, apple cider vinegar, baking soda. What is dandruff made of? There are a lot of people who have dandruff. It's a harmless thing to have, but yet something that no one wants to deal with. It can be annoying always looking down and finding flakes all over your shoulders and clothes, especially when you're wearing a dark colored shirt. Dandruff is skin flakes coming from your head, usually without a major cause. Sometimes it's caused by a fungus that people get on their scalp. It can appear as crusty, yellow patches on the scalp. If you're experiencing ongoing problems, you may want to evaluate the hair products that you're using. It could be contributing to the problem. Which dandruff shampoo is best? Trying to find the right shampoo that works for you may take some trial and error. It can become annoying trying out different ones and deciding which one works for you. Then, you're spending money on multiple different shampoos that may or may not work for you. There have been a few studies and polls done to help you on the journey of finding a good dandruff shampoo to work for you. Some of the best dandruff shampoo treatments that are even recommended by dermatologists are Head & Shoulders, Dove Dermacare Scalp Anti-Dandruff, Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Special Shampoo, and Oribe Serene Scalp Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Is dandruff itchy? The difference in dandruff and dry scalp is hard to tell sometimes. They both exhibit the same symptoms of flakes and itchiness. The itching comes from the buildup of oil and the scaly patches that are accumulating on your scalp. This buildup and accumulation of dry skin cells becomes very itchy for people. If you're someone who suffers from dermatitis in other areas of your body, including your eyebrows, chest, arms, or more, you may have dandruff too. One distinct way to tell dry scalp from dandruff symptoms is the texture of the flakes. Dandruff is more of a large, waxy, or oily flake, where dry scalp is smaller, dry flakes of skin. Is dandruff curable? There are a bunch of different treatment options out there for dandruff. The best dandruff treatment depends on the person and their symptoms. What works for one person may not work for another. You have to find what works for you. You may find success in over-the-counter products, and you may need a prescription from a dermatologist. Trying to treat this can be aggravating and problematic when you are experiencing it. There are options available, though, to treat it. Believe it or not, the intensity of your dandruff can depend on your stress level. Though curing dandruff isn't really able to be done, it is very possible to keep it under control with different products. Is dandruff caused by dryness? There are many times that people think they are experiencing dandruff when really they just have a dry scalp. They resemble each other very closely, but are different. Dandruff can be from a few different things, such as dry scalp, dermatitis, or a fungus. Dandruff versus dry scalp is a hot topic, and many people don't realize the difference in the two. Some of the other major things to watch for are dry scalp is small, dry flakes, itchy, and other dry patches on your skin. Dandruff is large, oily flakes, itchy with red oily patches on your skin. While dry scalp isn't a main cause of dermatitis, it can be a trigger point for it. Dry scalp is a symptom of many things that could be causing you to experience dandruff.